For all you Summerween fans out there, you are ready for HHN right now. It's time to get prepped, and here are 5 tips to help you have the best HHN season this year at Universal Orlando.
HHN 34 is shaping up to be massive. We are still waiting on several more house announcements and other announcements from Universal Orlando, but this year is shaping up to be something special.
I'm pretty stoked. I think it's going to be a solid year just based off of the first 3 houses we have, and it just keeps getting better.
And if you are anything like us, you've been planning since last year, getting ready for this year. So let's get even more prepared for HHN 34.
When it comes to HHN, you need to make sure that you have all of your ducks in a row, all of your things in a line, and how to have the best night ever is pivotal. So that you can go and enjoy the fog and enjoy a twisted tater and get all the screams and all the laughs and all the fun with your friends. So today we've got 5 tips to make sure that you have the best HHN possible. We're gonna start off with number 5.
Tip number 5 to make this Halloween Horror Nights the absolute scariest one yet is to bring your earplugs and sunglasses.
What? That's scary.
That is terrifying. It actually might be more terrifying to not bring them.
We definitely recommend when you go to HHN to make sure you plan ahead and pack some ear protection and some sunglasses. I was gonna say sunscreen, but I meant sunglasses.
Bring that too, because it does get sunny, but sunglasses is what Aubrey was trying to say.
The houses are loud. The sun is still out when you start your night, and you wanna make sure that when you go through those houses for your first scares, you have the best darn experience possible.
The houses are, like Aubrey said, loud, loud, loud. It's like going to a concert loud.
Yeah.
And it doesn't get any more quiet in the scare zones or at the show. So having those earplugs, 1, protects your hearing. And
what?
And 2, makes those houses a little less disorienting if you're a little weenie like Aubrey.
I'll have you know, I stubbed my toe today and I only cried for 20 minutes. On top of it, sunglasses are super helpful to just help your eyes transition from the bright daytime into the darkness of the houses. As we said, when you start your night, especially if you're getting there early to really take it all in, the sun hasn't gone down quite yet. And so to be able to adjust accordingly, we highly recommend bring some sunglasses, not only for walking around the park during the day, but to transition into the houses until nighttime.
This was on prime example during A Quiet Place house last year. When
I can't see.
And so if you were going into A Quiet Place during Stay and Scream, which was probably the best time to do A Quiet Place. Quiet Place's wait time last year got long and stayed long. Going through that cordon was
I definitely
terrifying.
ran into the person in front of me.
100%.
Because I couldn't see anything. It
Never
was
saw
so
that
dark.
scare coming. Never.
Didn't even know it was there the first time we went through it. I missed it. And then it got me the second time. On to tip number 4. I think we say this in almost every video, but for HHN specifically, you gotta go in with a plan. This is not a night to wing it, folks.
If you do wing it, you're gonna end up in the front of the park, the back of the park, the side of the park, the other side of the park, back to the back of the park, to the front of the park, and soon enough,
Your family, your friends are gonna go, I'm tired.
and you're gonna wonder why you came to a theme park for fun.
Oh, and you're gonna feel like you wasted your money,
Yeah.
which is never
a good time.
fun. Never fun. Do you get Express Pass? Do you go to Stay and Scream? Do you know what the houses are ahead of time?
And where they're located.
Ooh, that's a big one. Like, you're gonna want to have a plan. So, if you're watching us, feel free to subscribe because we will help you game plan with different videos to help you prep for the HHN season. On top of, we will be there first thing. So if you're coming a little bit later on, you can watch the videos, find out the fun food, see what houses
You
are
already
there.
know we're doing a food video. Already know.
Long story short, subscribe to our channel so you can put a plan together.
The biggest example from last year is that Universal just threw us for a loop with Stay and Scream.
Yeah.
Stay and
didn't see that
Scream
one coming.
completely changed last year, and so staying up to date with the most recent happenings of HHN really helps you put a plan together. As the old Dr. Kashi says, you guys have no idea who Dr. Kashi is.
That's all right.
Very smart guy. An hour in the library saves you 10 hours in the lab.
We're busting through this list. We're on to tip number 3. And tip number 3, I just want to give you a reminder that we are still in Central Florida, folks.
It's gonna rain and it's gonna be hot.
Yeah. There's no avoiding it. We are in the peak of hurricane season during HHN, and you know HHN Creative is gonna put corn in there somewhere. So expect rain.
And if it's night one, you can almost
Guarantee
it's gonna rain.
at some point during the night. It will probably have a torrential downpour, and there will be minimal places to hide from the rain. So pack accordingly. Are you a poncho kind of person? Are you an umbrella person? Multifaceted if you bring an umbrella because it covers you from the sun and the rain. Do you wear boots? Do you wear Crocs? Do you wear shoes that are absolutely ridiculous for the night, but you look good doing it? Come with a plan because it's going to be hot during the start of the night, rain at some point, and then who knows what kind of weather you're gonna get by the end of the night, but it's gonna be a blast, especially if you come prepared to enjoy your evening of HHN. Or you can be like the locals and just slog it out in the rain anyway.
I love utilizing an umbrella because if you're in New York, it is hot, and there is almost zero shade unless you're hiding in the arcade.
Can I tell you something fun?
What's that?
When you said if you're in New York, I thought you were really going states away on that.
States away.
Yeah. If you're in New York, Washington, or Central Florida, it's gonna rain. Like, one thing that we learned HHNs ago was when it downpoured on night one, and you're just completely drenched to the bone. I'm sure Ben will throw the B-roll of me standing in the rain right now. Those houses are very, very cold with all the AC they're pumping in there. And if you are drenched, I hope you don't mind being cold because it gets frosty when you are soaked to the bone from that rain.
Now, I'm gonna let you in on a secret
What are you telling them?
that we do, and we have kept this under wraps.
You can't tell them the secret.
At the,
No.
At the front of Universal Studios, there are lockers, and you can rent these lockers for right around $18-ish, depending on the night. And those lockers are good all day. So, if you look at the forecast and you see the forecasted rain, you didn't hear it from us, but put a spare set of socks or clothes or just a full outfit in those lockers. And then if you purchase things during Halloween Horror Nights, you also have a place to put them and not carry them around all night.
Now, in giving you that tip, I'm going to have to ask that we still reserve a single locker for Ben and I, because we will utilize that as a resource, especially on very wet nights.
Or if you're staying on site, you could always bum back to the hotel, change real quick, and come back to Halloween Horror Nights once that rain subsides.
If you speed walk, it takes about 15 minutes to get you all the way back to Royal Pacific.
Ask her how she knows.
I highly recommend Hard Rock. It's a quicker turnaround
5
time.
minutes.
But if you are in need of a rental locker, there are options. It does cost a couple bucks, but if you want to change clothes midway through the night because you're just sweating it out or you're soaked,
It's a good option.
it's pretty nice to have.
On to tip number 2, and tip number 2 is for the person swiping the credit card.
Hey,
Don't sleep on those multi-night tickets.
big facts though. Big facts. Now, Hollywood just announced their multi-night tickets the day we're making this video. So by the time this is released, fingers crossed, Universal Orlando's also released their multi-night tickets. We hope.
So if you are planning a couple of days or coming back to Halloween Horror Nights several times throughout the season, highly consider multi-night tickets. They will save you a buck or two as compared to buying piecemeal single night tickets and or express passes.
It's true. It really adds up. And we have learned on this over the years of trying to piecemeal single nights together to then like, oh, we'll just go in September. And then all of a sudden, hey, you want to go in October?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, the answer is yes. But it saves quite a bit of money to be able to buy those multi-night tickets throughout the HHN season. So plan accordingly, take a look at your schedule, and get the tickets that work best for you. We have released a ticketing video, so if you are curious about what tickets Universal offers and the corresponding rates from last year, which should be similar to this year's, TBD, we can link that video after this so you guys can check it out.
And finally, the most important tip to having the most memorable Halloween Horror Nights this year.
This is my favorite one.
Go with the Scream Squad.
Always. Now I know there's people out there like, I like to go by myself, and I'm like,
Great.
that's fine.
Wonderful.
You do you. But we believe that one of the best parts of HHN is going with your crew, where you can go. The Boo Crew.
The Boo Crew.
Where you can go through houses together, walk through scare zones together, just enjoy the ambiance of the parks together. It's fabulous. We love going to the shows, hanging out with our friends, and honestly, some of the best scares we've had in going through the houses have been with our Scream Squad. Can't shout them out enough.
Yep.
Like, it's such a good time.
You'll scream harder, you'll laugh more. Heck, you might even cry after going through houses.
You might laugh so hard you wet your pants. Never done that.
Or you'll watch your friends throw themselves through pieces of the house.
Oh, bring Band-Aids for your friends, folks. You never know what might happen to their elbows.
Either way, going with a Scream Squad maximizes the amount of fun, the amount of laughs, and the amount of memories that you'll make at Halloween Horror Nights.
It's true. It's such a good time. Like, those are some of my favorite memories to look back on. If you got anything out of this video, please subscribe to our channel. It really does help us out. And feel free to share this video with your Scream Squad to tell them you want to go to HHN and do fun stuff.
If you have any questions regarding planning for Halloween Horror Nights, or you want to see something specific at Halloween Horror Nights, throw it in the comments or just let us know. We look forward to seeing you in the fog here soon.
We're going to be at a lot of nights of HHN.
Thanks for watching.
Bye!